Good day everyone, we are the group 5 from BSBA 1B and we're going to present to you a case analysis entitled Spilling the Beans: Secrets of Starbucks Success. So join us to learn and to be inspired to Starbucks' journey to success. Starbucks is an American company that is the largest coffee house chain in the world. It was founded by Jerry Baldwin, Gordon Bowker, and Zev Ziegel, opening its first store in 1971 near the historic Pike Place Market in Seattle. The name Starbucks was inspired by Moby Dick that evoked the romance of the high seas and seafaring tradition of the early coffee traders. By the early 1980s, Starbucks had opened 4 stores in Seattle that stood out from their competitors with their top quality fresh roasted coffees. In 1980, Zev Ziegel decided to pursue other interests and left the 2 remaining partners. In 1981, Howard Schultz had his first walk into a Starbucks store. He was so impressed that he decided to pursue a career at Starbucks. In 1982, he was hired as the head of marketing at Starbucks. In 1983, Howard traveled to Italy and became captivated with the Italian coffee bars and the romance of the coffee experience. He had a vision to bring the Italian coffee house tradition back to the United States. However, Baldwin and Bowker were not enthusiastic with Schlutz's idea. He left at the Starbucks for a short period of time to start his own coffee houses. In March 1987, Bowker and Baldwin decided to sell the Starbucks, and Schultz was quick to purchase the company. In 1996, it began opening stores outside North America, and Starbucks soon became the largest coffee house chain in the world. By the early 21st century, Starbucks had a presence in dozens of countries around the globe and operated over 30,000 stores. It began selling food in its cafes in 2003. In 2016, Schultz was replaced as CEO by Kevin Johnson and as chairman by Myron Ullman in 2018. In 2019, the world's largest Starbucks, a Starbucks Reserve Roastery, opened in Chicago.
Starbucks previous performance excellence, a culture of inclusion. Starbucks were committed to upholding a culture where inclusion, diversity, equity, and accessibility are valued and respected. The entire experience will be treated warmly and with transparency, dignity, and respect. Opportunity for all. Starbucks has and will always look to create opportunities with their partners and customers in the communities they serve. Their goals are focused on hiring more opportunity youth, refugees, veterans, and military spouses. Greener retail. Starbucks operating stores with aim to minimize our environmental footprints with ambitious goals. Greener retail stores that improve the recyclability of cups and invest 100% renewable energy. Sustainable coffee. Starbucks coffee is verified 99% ethically sourced. They are working with other industry leaders to make coffee the first sustainable agricultural product. Training and development. At the Starbucks, they are devoted in supporting, engaging, and investing in the development of their partners. Their people are one of the most valuable assets, and they provide learning opportunities that could help them improve and achieve their professional and personal goals. They also give rewards to their partners who achieve results and live the Starbucks mission and value.
Now I'm going to discuss the Starbucks organizational behavior. Starbucks uses 3 main organizational concepts to increase the strength of the organization. These are organizational culture, organizational structure, and motivation. Organizational culture. Organizational culture is one of the most distinct characteristics of the company because it widely influences the employees, which they call partners, and as well as the business performances. There are 5 main features of Starbucks organizational culture. These are servant leadership, collaboration and communication, openness, and finally, inclusion and diversity. Organizational structure. Starbucks uses organizational structure to facilitate business development in the global coffee industry and so that they can also maintain the industry leadership. Starbucks organizational structure have four main features, and these are functional hierarchy, geographic divisions, product-based division, and finally teams. Starbucks motivation. The employees of Starbucks, or which they call the partners, have to feel that they are working in a friendly and enthusiastic environment. Starbucks tries to achieve that by calling their employees partners and by making the distinction between the managers and partners as small as possible. Starbucks partner get trained not only how to make a good coffee but also how to deal and treat the customer.
Today, I will going to discuss the implementation of tools and techniques used by Starbucks company. First is lean management techniques, wherein Starbucks company use this to reduce time of the delivery of their products, reduce costs, and reduce waste. The next one is 10 operations management. First is design of goods and services, wherein Starbucks company provide their high-end coffees in a higher price than the other coffee houses. The next one is quality management. Starbucks isn't generally touted as sourcing and roasting the absolute best coffee beans. Starbucks is known as a decent quality coffee, consistency, and convenience. They also have process and capacity design, which their employees are flexible enough to adjust. The next is location strategy, where they put their branch to the same geographic area, where people can find their branch easily, and for them to be able to drive away competitors. Next is layout and design, wherein every customers have this experience of being comfortable in their environment. The next one is job design and human resources. Under this, they have their organization, culture, and they tend to satisfy their employees, for employees to do their work efficiently with or without the supervision of their managers. Next is supply chain management, which they are doing their social responsibility to their suppliers by prioritizing those farmers who are under their certification of their coffee. Next is inventory management, wherein it's under automation and manual, so that they will be able to monitor their stocks and continue supply their branches. Next one is scheduling. Under this, the company provide a flexible schedule to their management. And lastly, they also have this maintenance, which focuses on the involvement of the both cafe personnels, the dedicated maintenance, and the third parties, which are the local.
Starbucks has been responsible for creating the concept of a third place between home and work where people can relax, enjoy a cup of coffee, and experiencing the inviting ambience. It opened stores in Panama in 2015 and achieved the goal of ethically sourcing 99% of its coffee. As of June 9, 2019, the company had over 30,000 stores in 80 countries and is expected to continue to expand at a rapid pace. By 2020, Starbucks has over 31,256 locations worldwide in more than 79 countries on 6 continents. Since its founding days in the early 1990s, Starbucks has strived to build its brand identity by offering customers a relaxing and enjoyable experience. From the very beginning, the experiential aspects of the brand has been consistently and effectively implemented in all its stores across the world. This clever and innovative ways of understanding its customers has enabled Starbucks to build an iconic global brand that has resonated with customers across the world for almost 50 years. By offering a pleasurable and relaxing customer experience, Starbucks has been successful in focusing the customer's attention on the quality of the experience, the enjoyable memories that can be woven together in its stores, and not on the pricing of its products. As of 2010, their profit tripled from $315 million to $945 million, and as a result, they support farmer loans, creating opportunities through education, training, and employment. Starbucks also initiates many programs to reduce its environmental footprint through energy and water conservation, recycling, and green construction. The company operates with a strong sense of attention toward details and replicating a consistent customer experience across all its stores and its products is a critical focus area. In February 2008, it closed more than 7,000 stores across the United States for espresso excellence training, where it worked with around 135,000 baristas to enable them to pour a perfect espresso shot and steam milk properly. The Starbucks mission statement read as, "To inspire and nurture the human spirit, one person, one cup, and one neighborhood at a time." Former Starbucks president and CEO Howard Schultz says, "Success is not sustainable if it's defined by how big you become. Large numbers that once captivated